It is time for you to come out from the abyss, the enigmatic abyss of life that we go through as humans. It is certain that at a particular moment in the life of everybody, you walk through the darkest moment where everybody will reject you, where your family will never try as much as possible to put a call across to your end and check how far you are faring in life. All and sundry walk through that moment when your loved ones, people who were very close and dear to your heart, will reject you for no reason. That moment, you can't swerve. You can't run away from that darkest moment of every man's life. It is certain. We are not defined by what we have, but in reality, we are defined by the number of adversities that hit us on the way, and we are able to stand on that face of that particular said adversity. The challenges, the problems that we are able to face in life is what makes us whom we are. Cast your eyes into the society and spring back to life. Right from your childhood, what you actually went through in life. It is something that is not worth for you to use your mouth to say. Some of you people, you lost your parent at the early tender stage of your life. It got to a critical moment where you had nowhere to even lay your head. But look at what the Spirit of God has done. The Spirit of God had stayed with you, stand with you, stand by you, and had been always seeing to it that whatever challenge that comes your way, you are able to stand on that face of that particular adversity. Majority of the people that you see, they have gone through thin and thick. Sometimes, because of time factor and because of platforms, if people are to get that opportunity to come out and tell you exactly what they went through life to get to where they are, you wouldn't believe it. But in spite of everything they have gone through that stage, there are some people in the society, especially the women, when they lost their parent, either the male or the female, life became much unbearable for them. They had no support. The people that she thought they would stand in for, they all left them. There were no place for them to go and seek for help. So they took everything to themselves. They labored alone. They fought alone. They stood in whatever crisis that actually came their way. They had no opportunity. They have lost it. They wept. They cried. They shed tears countless of times. Some of these ladies, they ran into hiding just to hide themselves from the public and shed off their tears. And this is what people have really gone through. I am telling you that this is the sad moment for you to come out from every dark moment that you're going through. Any abyss that you find yourself, it is the sad moment for you to come out. It's a matter of you not giving up, because I can assure you that when you persist for quite long, the hand of the devil will be broken, and everything that the devil has stolen from you, you are going to retrieve it out, and the Spirit of God is going to restore you with a restitution. You are not going to be left like that. Sometimes, because of what we go through, we are tempted to say that the Spirit of God has left us. And remind yourself that whatever that happened to you is part of your script. Whatever that happens to you in life is parts of your script. So you act it along with whatever person, whatever agenda that you have in life. If the Spirit of God had been able to support you behind the scenes and see you walk through all these life challenges to the level to which you find yourself right now? What makes you think that he's going to leave you into the hands of the adversary for your enemies to devour and tear you apart? Such will never happen in your life, because you are destined for greatness, and you can never become a prominent person in society. You can't reach where you are going in life. There are barriers and limitations to which our adversary will place on our way, but it is in our mandate and in a divine jurisdiction to fight and conquer territories, to break barriers and all limitations to which the devil has set upon our destiny. This is not the set time for complaining. This is not necessarily the set time for sharing tears. It is time for you to take your own destiny into your hands. Rise up onto your feet and confront your fears. Whatever adversity that you find yourself in, whatever boisterous moment that you stand on the face, it is time to act like a man. It is time for you to say no to whatever that you're going through. It is the set moment for you to come out from any abyss that you find yourself in. If you are wallowing in long suffering, if you are facing any financial difficulty, whatever that you're going through, the pains, the agonies that you've gone through and you are still experiencing, this is the set time that you need to rise up and shine. It is your moment. It is the moment to which the Lord has set aside for you to come out. I know people will not be there. The people that we thought will be our helpers, people that we thought when we go into problems, these people will be there to assist us in terms of whatever need that we want. These people will be able to assist us. I'm telling you that it is certain in the life of everybody that at a particular moment in your life, you walk through the shadow of the valley of darkness, and it takes only the Spirit of God to intercede and see you walk through that darkest moment of your life. Parents will be no more, brothers will be no more, concubines will be no more, fiancés will be no more. It will be left with you alone. No cousin, no nephew. It will be left with you alone. You walk through that moment alone in life. Sometimes at some point we feel like giving up. We poison ourselves. You see, when you hear on the news that this and that, they have poisoned themselves, it's not because of anything. It's because of what is before them. The struggles, the hardship, the chronic ailments that you are suffering, the financial difficulties that you are walking through. Sometimes they have turned left, right, forward and back, and yet it proved futile. Nobody came to their aid to support them, so they keep their pain to themselves, and sometimes when it becomes much unbearable to them, then they take their life. Those who have committed suicide, kill themselves, hang themselves, some of these things as a result of the pains that they go through. Sometimes there are some people who had the opportunity to have money. God really blessed them, and he or she thought that, let me help one or two persons in the family, so that in the next morrow, when things begins to turn against me, these people can also assist me. Little did they know that those that he or she is rendering help to, one day these said people will turn their back on him or her. People thought they have used you to get whatever that they want. They have damned you. They don't care about you. You can go to hell, whatever means to which you want. They don't care about you. Some of them, they even wish you death. They wish you are not even alive, and yet these people, you have helped them. It is the darkest moment of every man's life. You're a businessman. At first, things were moving on well for you. Some of your friends even came to you for help. But when you went through life vicissitudes, instead of these said friends of yours to stand in and help you, Instead of them to support you and shook your shoulders so that you will not fall totally, these people decided to reject you. They decided to excommunicate with you. They left you in that abyss for you to die there. There are some people, what they are going through in life, it has become the biggest wish of their family for them to even die and go, because their family feels like they have become useless. There's nothing positive that can come out of them. You don't have money, you are suffering from a chronic ailment. At the same time, you don't even have a place to put your head. These are some of the life uncertainties to if care is not taken and God does not step in and you walk through a moment like that. If you are not careful, you can even take your life. But I'm telling you that this is the sad moment that you need to come out. It is the moment to make hay whilst the sun shines. It is the moment that the Spirit of God have availed itself to assist you to come out of every darkest moment that you find yourself. Some of you people, it's left with you and your Creator. There is no uncle, there is no brother, there is no sister, there is no nephew, there is no person anywhere to render help to you. It is you alone, since from day one. Ever since you lost your mom, ever since you lost your dad, things have always been tough, and you have tried at all costs, and nothing shows positively. It is the darkest moment of your life. Things are falling apart. Sometimes you give up. The people that you normally walk through for help sometimes make advances towards you. They see you as a helpless soul who don't have even anything. When you are being cheated upon, when you are being bullied, they know you don't have any military man, you don't have any legal luminary, you don't have any giant personnel in your family to rise up and fight on your behalf. Life had always been you. So today you go and stay here. Tomorrow they eject you out. Then you go you find another means to relocate. It's either you go to the east or you go to the west, or the south or the north. This had always been your life. You don't even have a permanent place to call your own. It has become a struggle, a toil. There is nothing you have not done. You have tried countless of different businesses, and yet all proved futile. I am telling you that it is time for you to come out from the abyss. The darkest moment that you find yourself in, this is the set time that you need to come out. Every man will walk through that moment, that life challenge. Every man will walk through the rejections that you have suffered in the hands of people. The people who came into your life, the pains they have caused you, the countless of tears you have shed in the name of somebody. Those whom you thought will be there to accompany you, will be there to comfort you, will be there to bring you good tidings. All these people have turned their back on you. They have literally turned you down. It is left with you and your Creator. I am telling you that. Wipe off your tears and stand up. Begin to roll like a lion and pray like never. The only thing that can make you prevail over all these life uncertainties is when you become deeply rooted in prayers. When you become deeply rooted in prayers, it is there that all limitations will be broken. The mysteries behind what you're going through will begin to unfold right in your presence. It is only through prayer that the Spirit of God can communicate to you and tell you exactly what you are to do to come out of whatever problems that you're going through. We've all been there at a point in our life. I am human and I felt like giving up. Because those that are assisted in life, those that I felt, let me give arms to these people, because nobody can predict what is ahead of us. We can't tell what tomorrow holds. So we normally stretch forth our hands and touch numerous lives, so that tomorrow when we are in their need, these very ones that we have helped will come and then pay us back. Little did we know that we are empowering the devils in our life. We are empowering our enemies. They didn't even wait for us to go into problems. When they received the help from us, all of a sudden they turned their back on us. To some, we went into hiding and shed tears. Those who began to backbite us in our absence, those who began to discredit us, those who excommunicated us from their life, those whom we fasted, we prayed and supported them. If hadn't been our prayers, those people wouldn't have come to where they are. But yet these people don't see anything good in us. They still go ahead and say things to jeopardize us. They still go ahead and gossip about us. They still go ahead and say nasty things in our absence. But lo and behold, we don't have any choice. We just entrust everything into the care of the Lord. We ask the Spirit and the presence of God to take care of all these life circumstances. We ask of the strength of God to strengthen us, for us to walk through all this, so that we don't give up. And indeed, this is how far the Spirit of God has brought us. It wasn't easy. I quite remember at the early tender stage when we lost our mom. It wasn't easy. None of our family members was able to come out and say, I've taken the children of Madam so and so. My mom had siblings, but all my aunties, all my cousins, my uncles, everybody rejected us. So we had no option than to take to the street. So since from day one, the street had always been our friend. The street had always been our home. But one thing that you have to understand is that you can't stay on the street for quite long. Sometimes you need to be in a haste and then walk off from the street and run to Jesus Christ. We didn't stay long on the street, or else we would have become criminals, the armed robbers, the weed smokers, those guys out there who engage themselves in all these narcotic trades. It's as a result that the family background of these people is not worth for you to talk about. They were being birthed into a family that has nothing to write home about, and they had no option than to take to the street. But you have to understand that when you stay too long on the street, you become a criminal. So the level to which we have gotten to in life, if hadn't been the grace and the sovereignty of the Spirit of God, we wouldn't have come to this level, because we would have become nobody. But today, when you are seeing life, and I'm using my personal life experience to advise you, to motivate you, then all the grace and honor is accorded to the name of God, because it is the Spirit of God that has made it possible. Maybe you are going through what is more than what I went through. You have experienced more than what I've experienced. Some of you have lost your parent, you have lost your mom, your dad, and nobody is helping you in life. I can assure you that the only one that can help you at all costs and always is the Spirit of God. I'm telling you, when you go to your uncle, if care is not taken, your uncle will help you once, and from there onwards, when you call him, you're not going to get him. When you go to your auntie, she might be able to help you for the first time, but on the second note, you can't go there, because she also has some responsibilities, some duties to be met with. So she can't necessarily rent help to you alone. There are certain areas and aspects of her life that she needs to pay attention to. So life help can only come once from your auntie, but the Spirit of God can always help you and will never be fed up with you. will never be fed up with you. Some of you people, you went to stay with your uncles during the early tender stage of your life, and you can recall exactly what you went through in the hands of your uncle's wife. You can recall exactly what you went through in the hands of your auntie. Sometimes the children of your uncle or your auntie will be asleep and you'll be awake alone, doing all the house chores, all the domestic work. You'll be assigned to perform everything. You cook, you mop the floor, you wash the cooking utensils. And sometimes some of you people, you have to carry bucket, go a long way to go and fetch water. And yet these your aunties and your cousins, they will be there. They will be looking at you. They see you as their slave. They see you as a maid. They have really tortured your life. They have really tormented you. Imagine the countless of sleepless nights that you experience in the hands of that your auntie. But I'm telling you that all these things works together for our own good. A day is coming that all this bondage and this enigmatic abyss of life that you find yourself in, the Spirit of God is going to see to it that it lifts you from that shadows. It lifts you from that valley of darkness that you find yourself in. It is never going to be permanent, because I know that there's no condition here on earth that is permanent. Pain and tears cometh in the night. It cometh in the evening. It cometh in the afternoon. But I can show you that tomorrow morning by this time there will be joy. God will inculcate and fill your heart with life exuberance, with happiness, with joy. Your faces will be full of laughter. I know it's a moment through which you are going. You are walking through certain moment, certain turbulence in life. So everybody will reject and desert you. They don't care about you. There are times and seasons for everything that you walk through here on earth. It is time for you to come out. It is time for you to come out from this chronic ailment. It is time for you to come out from these life vicissitudes. It is time for you to come out from these financial difficulties that you're going through. It is time for you to rise back and stand on your feet again. It is time for all things to work together for your own goodness. It is time for you to rise up and shine like the sun. It is time for God to fulfill your heart's desire. It is time for God to make your dream come through. It is time for your aspirations to become a reality. It is time. I am telling your spirit that come out from any abyss that you find yourself in. Every shame, every limitation, every disgrace, every debt that you find yourself in, this is the sad moment that you need to come out. It is time for you to come out. It is time for the Spirit of God to revive you once again. This is the sad moment. Don't weep. Weep no more. Cry no more. Shed no tears again, because your time is coming. I can see that the clock is ticking for your moment. The clock is ticking for your time. Tomorrow by this time, the front page of every graphic here on earth will be your moment. It is your testimony that will be coded right at the front desk of every institution. It is your testimony. That is why you can see some mysterious wind blowing around your vicinity. Blowing around your vicinity. The wind that is blowing around you, it's because your time is coming. One thing that you have to understand is that once it is taking towards your time, life will solidly become strong, tough, and even very strange happenings will begin to unfold in your life. When such happens, don't give up. It is your moment. It is your time. God bless you. Weep no more. Wipe off your tears. Shed tears no more. God is there with you. God bless you and bless you so much.